Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Ricky Gervais, everyone was talking about him yesterday. I just did a video and I just got so sidetracked with so many other topics which all deserve their own videos because I have opinions about all those things. I just decided to start again. I think Ricky Gervais is a genius. I think he's funny, but I don't like his style of comedy. I don't like tearing people down, and just that style of just insulting people, putting people down comedy. Sometimes it's funny. Some of the stuff he said was funny. The joke he said about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where it was 3 hours long, and by the time Leonardo DiCaprio got out of the premiere, his girlfriend was too old for him. I thought that was funny. Leo laughed. It was okay. But some of the other stuff was just nasty. The stuff directed at Tom Hanks because he knew that guy who killed himself or something, and throwing shade at him, and just a lot of stuff just was mean. And the part that pissed me off was where he said, basically, don't talk about politics or any of your beliefs. Just come up, get your little award, say thank you to your agent and thank you to your God, and fuck off. I thought, what a little twat. What a little prick. Who do you think you are? This is the Golden Globes. This is an award ceremony for Hollywood. This is their moment to be honoured by their own people. And maybe it is one big circle jerk, but I think every industry deserves one. I think every person deserves some ceremony or environment where they get their ass kissed for a few minutes, because the rest of the world pretty much hates everyone. I'm fine with just celebrity butt kissing. If that's all the award ceremony amounts to, I'm fine with that. Why he has to be so mean and nasty, and why he has to basically try and diminish what should be a celebration for whoever wins, and for whatever film wins or whatever. This is supposed to be artists celebrating artists celebrating each other. The industry, it's just really annoyed me. I'm like, why not? Why can't these people enjoy themselves? Why do they have to have, because this happens a lot of the time at the ceremonies, they get some mean, insulting, mean-spirited, just nasty comedian to just trash everyone. I'm like, I don't watch these shows to see some jerk trashing the people that I love. Some of them I do love. I want to see what they do. I love the films. Some of them I don't like. Now I know he was calling out some people on their hypocrisy, and there's a lot of hypocrisy in Hollywood and life in general. Okay, but I'm not quite sure a celebrationary ceremony is really where that is the right place. So I just wasn't really impressed with him. I mean, and there's this narrative now that he's fed into, and this is the thing that really bothers me. Sorry. There's this narrative of celebrities shouldn't be political, shouldn't have opinions, shouldn't talk. And why is that? Because they're basically generally left-wing, and the right-wing doesn't like it. They don't want someone like Michelle Williams standing up and supporting choice for women. Now, I saw the most hideous meme on the Nerdrotic Facebook group. It had a picture of Michelle Williams with, in front of her eyes and her award, it said, "I killed my baby," in front of her eyes, in front of the award, for this. Now, Michelle Williams has not killed any babies. I don't know if she's had any abortions, but even if she has, she didn't kill any babies. That sort of propaganda and crap is what these people are fighting. And maybe they're not superheroes, maybe they're not politicians, maybe they're not, maybe they are just actors, maybe they are just people who are artists. And people always demean the arts, and especially actors, and say, oh, they're just playing pretend. As someone who studied drama, as someone who is an artist, as someone who has a degree, it's not. It's people from the outside always think, oh, it's just people playing make-believe and having fun. It's more complicated than that. It is really hard to put yourself out there emotionally in a world that's just going to tear you apart and criticize you. And obviously it's the people who do that who are acting like that's nothing and it's a joke. So there's just I mean, with the Michelle Williams thing, just if someone right wing was standing up saying, "Ugh, we need to change Roe v. versus Wade this year. We've got the people in power now. Trump's given us the people to overturn that. Yay!" Everyone would love it. All the right wingers would love it and say, "Yes, this is what we need more." That person spoke out. They're going against all the idiots in Hollywood. Blah blah blah. But no, because Michelle Williams is supporting women's right to choose. Sorry. Suddenly, I don't know if it's the air in Victoria, if it's still the smoke, or if it's just I've got a cold. But yeah, they're not happy, and they're going on about her, and they're dogpiling her and other people, and I'm like, I fully support them expressing themselves and their political agendas, because basically they've got that platform and they may as well use it, because why not? And I think they should. If I had a platform, I mean, this is the only platform I have and no one pays any attention to me, but I will still express myself, and that's what they should do, because these things matter. And it's the people who are negative and nihilistic and don't care about anything and actually want to destroy things and want to hurt people and want to take away people's rights, and those sort of people who don't want people to speak out, because they are the other side. They are the people who are against them. They are the people they're trying to silence. So naturally you're going to have this. And the thing that bothers me the most is that Ricky Gervais, basically, he's supposedly left-wing and a liberal, and he was going on about free speech, and he basically just gave the right-wingers just a big, huge bandwagon to jump on. Because now everyone's saying, oh, 2015's over. Basically, the liberal, politically correct pendulum is going to swing the other way now. Well, I don't think it needs to swing the other way. I don't want it to swing the other way. As a gay man who has been spat on and assaulted and verbally abused and discriminated against, I understand how important it is for political correctness to stand in between me and those people and say, you can't do that to him. He's a human being. You can't do that. We need it. I need it. People need it. And the only people who don't need it are the ones who are committing the crimes, and they're the ones who don't want free speech. Those are the ones who don't want people to have rights or political correctness, because it stops them from discriminating against people that they get something out of discriminating against. And that's what it comes down to. And Ricky just gave all those people a big win, and they're riding their bandwagons, carrying on about how we're going to reverse everything. Hollywood's finally being overthrown. We're going to get everything back, as in we're going to go back to where people can be discriminated against. And just, by the way, so far as Michelle Williams goes and abortion goes, I'm both. I personally don't agree with abortion. I don't think if I was a woman I would have one, but I 100% support women's rights to choose. It doesn't matter what I believe or I feel or any other man or government feels. We do not have the right to tell a woman or anyone else what to do with their body or their beliefs. And a big problem that we have now in this country is they're trying to get a religious freedom bill up to try and discriminate against everyone else and give themselves power, where they can say, you have to do what we want because of our religious belief, and if you don't do what we want, you're discriminating against us, and you're stopping us from from practicing our religion by expecting us to not bring our religion into things like basically you cannot be treated or served by someone. If you're gay or if you have abortions or something they don't agree with, they will not serve you in a public place. And if you try and fire them or complain, you're discriminating against them, because they shouldn't be made to go against something they don't believe religiously. This sort of thing is ridiculous. This is the sort of thing, and I'll do a whole other video about that, but this is the sort of thing that people are fighting against in Hollywood and the left-wing artistic liberal types. And I'm all for them using whatever platform they have to speak about it, because ultimately they're working for good, and the people who are against them are not. So, fuck you, Ricky Gervais. As you said, freedom of speech allows you to say, if you think someone's an arsehole, that they're an arsehole. Ricky, you're an arsehole.